and welcome back to another episode of This Isn't Chicken. And as usual, you guessed it, that's right, it's Adam, one third of the podcast team. How's everyone doing?
Oh boy!
Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of This Isn't Chicken Podcast, the only podcast that's 100% cage free. You guess it, of course, it's Nick.
Yo!
That's right. And of course, somewhere in here, there's also.
Well, who else is left? It's me. It's Brandon.
Murph.
yeah, him too.
It ain't Murph.
He's in the corner.
He's
Whose
over in the
corner is
corner.
he in?
Yeah. Hey, pipe down over there.
I think he's at
You know,
Nick.
hey, stop touching that
He's at-
card over there. Listen, you need to stop.
He's at Nick's house this week.
He is. He's trying to mess with my cards, and like I gotta tell him, like, hey, you gotta stop. Like those things are very valuable.
Right?
Yeah.
Freaking Murph.
Yeah.
Freaking
dude.
Murph. So how's everyone doing? What's going on?
Good.
Doing
Everyone
good.
Doing good, man. Well,
Yeah.
happy to be back.
Yeah. Does anyone else feel that the weeks go faster now that we're back?
Yes.
And it seems
100%.
more like how we're a little more
100%.
consistent now,
Mhm.
Yeah.
right? It's like, oh man,
I
already?
agree.
Well, not that I'm not
It-
glad.
Yeah.
but
No,
I'm
yeah, the weeks are flying by, man. Like it just,
Yeah,
but
especially-
no, I'm happy because I love to record, so it's all good.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do I. But it goes. I feel like it. I mean, I don't know about you. I can only speak for myself, but I feel like it goes even faster just because I'm editing. You know, for a
Yeah.
few days out of the week, and then once I'm done, it's like I get a break or two, and it's like, oh man, it's already time to record and
It's
edit
already time
another.
to record
podcast.
again. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, yeah, I mean, because when we release the show, Friday, and it's like, okay, well, when Tuesday hits, I'm like, wait a minute, didn't we just do this on Friday? And it's like
yeah.
when Friday comes, like we just did it on Tuesday, so
Right.
a double dose. It feels like sometimes. I don't
Yeah,
know. It's weird,
Absolutely.
but again, want to welcome everyone back to the show again, and as we continue on with season 2 of This Isn't Chicken. So far, so good, I like to say. But I want to remind everyone that also we are sponsored by Visalia Sports Cards. So be sure to check it out. And I know the guys can definitely tell you about them.
That's right, Adam. If you're into sports cards or ripping packs with the boys, you got to check out Visalia Sports Cards. They're located right in Visalia, California, and they got everything from sealed wax and singles to supplies to keep your collection protected. And if you're not local, no worries. You could check them out online at VisaliaSportsCards.com or check them live over on TikTok.
Seriously, if you're looking for your next big pool, then Visalia Sports Cards is the spot.
Whether you're chasing rookies, building your collection, or just getting into the hobby, the crew over at Visalia Sports Cards will take care of you.
And as always, tell them This Isn't Chicken sent you.
So make sure you stop by Visalia Sports Cards, check out the website, or catch them on TikTok. You never know what you might pull.
You never know.
No, you never know. Yeah, I'm always
It's a dangerous
looking
game.
forward to another pack to rip, and you guys can always do that with Visalia Sports Cards. They got all your collection, whatever you're looking for, they've got it. So check those guys out. Their website, like we mentioned, those guys are great over there. So give their website a take a look, or if you're local, check out the shop and get your collection going.
And
Yeah, and
like
if you
we
already-
said, tell them who sent you. Tell them who brought you in.
Yeah, make sure you tell them who sent you.
Yeah, Nick, do they sell do they have bumpers for slabs?
Oh, bumpers for the slabs. You know what? They might. I know they have top loaders. I know they have penny sleeves. They've got the magnet cases that I like to put my cards in. They've got some folder, binders, things like that. They've got some nice Zion cases. If you guys are into the hobby, you guys know Zion's a big case supplier. And so they got a lot. They've got plenty of stuff for you to hold, keep your cards preserved. And but yeah, you know what, Brandon? I think they might have bumpers. I'm not 100% sure, but they might.
Okay. I was looking on the website. I don't think I saw them because I'm always looking to, dress up my slabs.
You sure? Understand.
Having the one touch cases, Nick, the one that you gave me, it's to me, it makes me feel like, is this what it feels like to have a graded card? Because it's so thick
Yeah,
and
no,
like it feels so like
it's so fancy.
official.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
exactly.
it's the simplest thing, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I think I need another, need
Yeah.
another one. I
Yeah.
definitely, some more of those cases, for the ones
Yeah.
I have, because it's like, that's the only one I have, because I'm not
Right.
in the card game per se, but it's like, all right, which one's going in this one? And you
Yeah.
don't really need a, because I know some people do top loader and penny sleeve, which
You
Mhm.
you should,
say
but this
you
one you don't
say you're not in the
need.
game, but technically you kind of are. I mean, look at the stack that you have there.
Look
They're
at
just
the
not graded.
That's like when Broski says he's not a belt guy and like goes over after like every title. You remember that? He goes, I swear I'm not a belt guy. But no, I mean, because okay, let me just go to this. I'm not gonna wait for purchases. So just go to eBay right now.
Ooh.
I'm watching things right now, and
Okay.
I want to pull the trigger so bad, but here's a few things. One, it goes back to Adam. What are you doing? It's a card. It's what do
Cards
I
are
see how you
great.
have them displayed, and that's great.
But
And
I
the thing
actually,
it's like
yeah, I got a new display
I
back
see
there,
that
by the
empty
way.
space. I see the empty
Well,
one
I
back there.
listen, I've got slabs on the way from Tag, by the way.
Okay.
So I'm saving some space.
Okay. So what I'm getting at is, like how you're bringing up Tag. Is it better to buy them graded already? And I think I said this last time, or just do it myself, or I don't know what to do. And I want the ones I'm after are signed already. They're not signed on a sticker, which I don't do. If I'm gonna get an auto, I have to have it signed on card. And they're, again, the sport I'm going after a lot. They're pretty reasonable already, and I know they're giving me discounts on eBay just for watching them. So I don't know if I should just buy them for that price and then get them tagged, or go ahead
Mhm.
and just buy them already graded. I'm torn. Or there's some that I'm finding graded PSA 9 or 10, but I already have that card loose. I mean, I don't
Mhm.
know what term, or ungraded to say. So
Raw.
I don't know what to do.
Raw is
Raw.
the
Okay.
correct
Is that
term.
the
Yeah.
term? Okay.
Yes.
For, in my world, it's a loose and loosies and all
Mhm.
that stuff.
Sure.
So, I don't know what to do. Like I said, I'm looking at these cards and I want them because I kind of feel like where I'm going with this collection, and it's all PC, but as the $1 Million Man said, everybody has a price. So like if we were
Mhm.
wandering a card show and I have, you bet believe if we go together, and I have things graded, I'm having a little
Carrying
briefcase.
case. Yeah, absolutely.
So,
How you
yeah.
got to do it.
So that's where I'll go in with that. And I'll say, man, you're not really interested in these, and I'll throw them up there. There might be a couple, but not much. But I'd be interested in seeing what I'd get for it. But I don't
Mhm.
know, is it better to buy them graded already, or
Mhm.
just get them graded myself? I don't know. So I don't know what your
It-
guys' opinion on that.
It's all honestly personal opinion. If you find a card that you really want and it's already graded a 10, it may be a PSA 10, it may be Beckett 10, it may be a Tag 10. It's all you're based on your opinion and what the price is. If it's a 10, it's definitely going to be more expensive. But
Sure.
the thrill of getting something graded is also part of the game. It's as you talk about, Adam, all the time, the thrill of the purchase. That's something.
Sure.
You get something, you let's say you rip a pack, you get a big card and you want to get it graded. There's nothing like you sending it in to get tagged,
Oh, yeah.
as I like to call it.
Right.
And
I
you
like that
getting
now.
it back,
Yeah, getting it tagged. That's great.
getting it tagged. So yeah, there's no better feeling you getting back that graded card from Tag saying it got a gem mint 10 or a pristine 10. That's
Okay.
there's just a great feeling. Now, like I said, you can buy graded cards already, so, and generally when I buy a graded card, it better be a 10. If I'm going to buy generally for me, like if I'm going to buy something already graded, it needs to be at least a 10 for me.
Okay. I get. Okay, Brandon, what do you think on this? Because I have a rebuttal for you, Nick.
For
Sure.
me, it doesn't like I'm gonna touch on what Nick just ended with. He says, if he's buying something graded, it's got to be at least a 10. For me, it doesn't matter too much. Well, I guess my standards are just a little bit lower. For me, it's got to be at least a 9. I do have a couple of
Okay,
8s, but I
understand.
think that's just
Mhm.
because those
That's
were
bringing
the
some too.
first ones that I bought were 8s, and I got them for a great price. And I got one for I got them both for a great price, but I bought one, and then I got the itch, I got the fever.
Mhm.
So I
Mhm.
was just like, okay, what else can I find? Oh, here's another 8. Sweet, good deal, good price. I'll
Mhm.
buy it. So I bought it.
Yep.
Now I'm kind of like, I want some 9s, I want some 10s. I would like to, I
Mhm.
have 2 10s in my collection. I would like some more,
Okay.
but yeah, I mean, for me, it's a 9 or a 10. As far as, should you wait it out and play the waiting game and just find that card you want and get it graded, or just buy the card raw and get it graded? Like Nick said, personal preference. I mean, clearly you don't want to waste your money. You want to, if you can get the card for a really good price, I would say buy it and then send it off. Just,
Mhm.
do the math, do due diligence. Cause you don't want to lose money, but yeah, it really is just personal preference. And, for example, just this, couple of nights ago, I think over the weekend, I was on eBay. I was looking at some more WWE, Cactus Jack cards. And
Mhm.
you guys know I'm a big Chelsea Green fan, and I like to
Mhm.
collect Chelsea stuff. And there were a couple of her cards raw. A couple of them were, I think, autographed. Um,
Mhm.
there was one, Raquel Rodriguez, that was autographed, and great prices. And I was like, okay, like these are good prices. Like I could buy them, get them slabbed, but I didn't
Mhm.
because I didn't want to take the time.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to take the time.
Right.
So, they're
Sure.
still sitting there. So, I mean, it just depends on your mood, how you feel, you know, it's all personal preference.
Mhm.
Okay.
I agree.
Well, like what Brandon said, one thing is, yeah, I don't have the patience to do it, but I want to do it. Two, um, I kind of want to, like Brandon, 9s or 10s. I kind of want to go all 10s. Is that something, Nick? I mean,
It's your
I
is
PC,
mean,
man.
that,
yeah.
well, I mean, not even that. I mean, it's like, is that even heard of? Like
No.
all the guys
Yeah.
you guys watch, they go 9s and 10s, or I
Yeah.
mean,
It's kind
I
of
guess for me, for
different.
my collection, if I want to sell these, I gotta have 10s because no one's gonna buy
Hmm. Yeah.
NWSL
And
cards
I've
if they're
I've
not a
thought
10.
about that too. Like, Nick, one time we were talking all about us going to a card show, and I
Mhm.
said, I'm not gonna sell anything of mine, but I just want to get a case and walk around with it. I
And just
just
feel important.
yes,
Feel like you know
exactly.
what
That's
you're
what I'm
doing.
saying. Yeah, like,
Exactly.
hey, what do you got in that case? I want to
Yeah.
pull. Yes, soccer. Yeah,
Hey,
but they're all autographed
that's
and
how
they're
it
all gem
goes.
and
Uh-huh.
10.
That's how it
So
goes.
that's what I
Honestly,
want to be able to do.
you're walking around at a card show, and honestly, a lot of times people will come up to you and want to look at what's in your case.
Uh-huh.
That's the thing, because everybody's in the same game. Everybody,
Mhm.
even the non-vendors, even the guys that are just there, like myself, that I normally do, is going looking for cards, or I've got my case with me that I'm looking to sell
Right.
cards. There's going to be random people at the card show and say, "Hey, what do you got?" Like, well,
Mhm.
and you could make, trades, you could
Right.
whatever. That's just
And
the
I
way
want to
it
show off my
works.
10. I want to take
Sure,
out the
Right.
anchor
sure,
and,
you
and throw the
can.
10 on the table. And see, that's
Look what I
especially
got.
with the ones I collect, because
Right.
it's not going to be, oh, dude's got a Jordan in there, PSA 8. No, he's got a Casey Fair gem mint 10 right here, so it's got to be 10 or else he's not going to
Right.
want it. So
Well, and here's
um
also something to think about.
that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Just because it's a 10 doesn't always mean something either. It's like, I bought this, when we were in LA, I bought this
Mhm.
10, Charlotte Flair card.
Mhm.
It's not worth a lot, $30. It's worth a little bit more to me because I'm a big fan,
Mhm.
So just because it's a 10 doesn't always mean it's, extremely valuable. If someone saw this, like it was like, hey man, what do you got in your case? You got wrestling cards? They might not be too impressed with this just because it's a 10, but
And who it is.
yeah. And, some of the guys like
It's a
I
dangerous game.
watch, like
It
for
is.
example, King of Cards, You know, I've seen
Mhm.
him buy cards and they're 5s and they're 8s, but they're old, you
Mhm.
know, or, you
They're
know,
old.
it's like,
Exactly. That's what I was gonna
and they're
say.
still
Yeah.
valuable. You know, it's like a Jackie
Yes.
Robinson or a Hank Aaron or, you know,
Mhm.
things like that.
Yeah.
You know, and not always, but it
Right.
depends. There's so much that factor into it. And I
Mhm.
can understand, Adam, how it's overwhelming, you know. But again, it's
Yeah.
just do you. That's,
That's it.
you know, if someone came up to me and
100%.
was like, "Oh, like, yeah, I'm not interested in any of these," which I've seen videos where people were like, "Oh, like I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
trade these or sell these. Like, can you take a look?" You know what? I wouldn't be interested in any of them, and that's completely
Mhm.
fine. You know, no one's gonna hurt my
That's fine.
feelings. You know,
No.
it's
Yeah,
Right.
like
And go ahead, Nick.
what I was gonna say was, as a vendor, because I'm going to be taking on my first card show actually this weekend as a vendor, uh, selling some of my personal cards that I have. And, honestly, I'm already preparing myself for, what if a guy or a kid comes up to me and is interested in trading or trying to see if I'm going to buy cards. And honestly, my answer is going to be, it depends. And, who is it? Somebody that I'm looking for in my PC? That's going to be honestly something that I'm going to mention. I'm not going to just buy random cards and just and I could. I'm just choosing not to. But that's the game. It depends. You'll have vendors specifically that are just buying cards, and that's all, and
Right.
that's what and they have seriously a sign that says above their booth, buying cards between $1 and
We buy
$500.
cards.
Yeah, we buy cards. That's a lot of times some vendors, that's all they'll do is just buy cards, and they won't buy all of them. They'll pass on some. They'll look through your nice case you got and say, okay, we'll take a look at these. We're not really interested in those. That's the name of the game. That's just how it goes. And don't. And I could just say this to people that are getting into the hobby and going to a card show for the first time. Don't take it personally at all.
Mhm.
Don't be like mad
Right.
because that so and so said, "Oh, I don't want this Roki Sasaki card. I don't want it." Okay, well that's his choice. Like I don't have to buy. He doesn't have to buy it. He doesn't have to trade for
Yeah.
it. It could be worth something. But if let's just say that Roki Sasaki card's worth $20 and the card you want from his case is $20, doesn't mean he's going to just trade it straight up for that card. He might, but it just depends. So that's just the name of the game. That's just how it works.
Okay. So now my next thing is, and I mean, we don't have to get, exactly, number wise of what it is, but Nick, how much would you say is it cost to grade a card? I think this is something that if people aren't
It
in it like
depends.
me,
Honestly, it depends on
dep-
timing. It depends on how
what do you
fast you want back
what
the
do you mean?
card.
So you
So
can choose how quick you want it.
yeah, you can pay more to get your card back in a faster time
Let's go
frame.
regular. Let's just go
Okay,
regular. What do you think? Like,
okay,
go ballpark. I mean, we don't got to be exact. I'm just a
yeah.
curiosity.
So let me. I was just gonna pull up Tag right now and just, for instance, just see what it would cost. Yeah, scan that QR code, guys. So I'm trying to see here what the time frame looks like.
And is
So
Tag and PSA and Beckett all
they may
similar
all be different. They may
price
all be
range?
different. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just going to go off of Tag because Tags was Visalia
Okay.
Sports Cards. So right now it is $19 a card
Okay.
and that's 45 plus days of completion time. Okay, just to give you guys an example. Okay, so that's $19 a card. So that one's there. Then the next level is $22 a card, and the time frame is 30 days estimated. So I don't think it's guaranteed.
Right.
Estimated. And then the highest tier is $39 a card, and they're saying a completion time of 15 days. That's going to be their fastest. And so, and also guys, the way it works is the higher end cards usually you'll get charged a little bit more because the cards are worth more. I don't know the exact amounts, but That's usually what happens. And I'm assuming every grading company is probably a little bit different. But I'm just going off of what Tag's website is saying right now, and that's basically the different levels of tier that you can purchase for grading on, depending on
Right.
if you're in a hurry for it or if you don't really care how long it's going to take. Then you can go with the cheaper tier. So
I guess for me, I wouldn't if I sent it. I'd be anxious to get it back. But okay, so and that that's my main thing of we all want that instant gratification, like we want it back right now, and that's just not realistic. Even when you pay for it, you still got to wait.
yeah,
So that's my thing. But I know if I'm going to be buying cards, I know I want them graded, and now it goes back to what I said: do I just buy it graded or not? But I think for us, for me especially, getting into it, just take them to Visalia Sports Cards and get them tagged and
absolutely.
do it that way. And Nick, I know you said tag is new. Are you seeing it pop up more at card shows and things like that?
I am. Yeah, actually, I was at a card show
Yeah.
this past weekend, and I did see a few slabs from Tag. Now, they're not the majority. The majority is going to be,
Right.
of course, PSA and
Sure.
Beckett and those other brands. But Tag is definitely making its way upper in the ranks.
Right.
It's not, it's not with the PSA right now, but what I hear renderings of what they have planned for the future for grading cards, that could be a game changer for making things easier for grading. And honestly, a lot of compliments I got from people that were checking out my Tag slabs was how nice of a case it is and how
Mhm.
sturdy it is compared to like a PSA.
Right.
And I've touched on this before, but I got a lot of compliments on how nicely these cards are protected and how nice the slabs look. And I totally agree. Like I said before, that they're the nicest slab to me on the market. Like their slabs are awesome looking. They're really sturdy. They look great. And but you know what? Like I said, it's all personal preference what you do. But if you guys want to get your cards slabbed, don't look further than Tag with Visalia Sports Cards. They'll hook you up and make it a lot easier for you, especially if you guys have never done it before.
Hey Nick, real quick.
Slab, go to Tag.
I was gonna ask
That's
you because I know you have some Tag cards.
Mm-hmm.
You have some of them in bumpers, don't you?
I have some of them in. Actually, none of my Tag cards have bumpers right now, but they're in like a magnetic case. It's almost
Okay.
like a glass case
I
that
see.
I
That one
bought.
touch.
Yeah, the one touch. So it goes over the slab. So it just you can buy them in different colors like bumpers. You can call it basically a fancier bumper if you want. And you can get them in different colors depending on, the team or whatever color you want. But yeah, I've got them actually order them on Amazon and they're these nice cases and they look good with the slab.
Okay. Yeah, because I love
Okay.
putting bumpers on my PSAs.
Yeah, honestly, Brandon, to be honest with you, like I struggle with the rubber bumpers for me because I feel like they don't want to like fully like stay completely around the card. Like they kind of want to separate a little bit. I don't know if I'm just doing it wrong or what, but I seem to struggle with them a little bit.
Yeah, mine. I struggled getting mine on when I first got him.
Okay.
But what I did was then I took it and then I just kept kind of stretching it out, and then it went on like that, and then I realized I put one upside down, and then I had a harder time getting it off. But
getting it off, sure.
But I did get it off, and I just stretched it a little bit more, and it made it easier.
Made it easier. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Okay, well, I mean, when we head up to Visalia and check out Visalia Sports Cards, I will be leaving a few with them to get tagged or and also I don't know, Nick. I mean, you got a mix obviously of PSAs and you got tagged and all that. Do you see a lot of collectors with different variety of graded ones? Because I guess I want mine just to look real,
the same,
almost the same,
Yeah. Yeah,
So
and
that
I see other people with different types of company slabs, and I mean it doesn't bother me like if I have a PSA and a tag, it doesn't
or a tag.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But like I said, I've been going majority with tag because I think, like I said, I like their slabs a lot.
Well, and like I said, I'm not gonna, give anyone any false info, because I'm new to this.
Mhm.
And I'm still not all the way in it. So, I mean, I want to know, and I want them to know as well, what they're getting and what to look for. But the tags look great. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, Nick, you showed us the ones that you have, and again,
Mhm.
it's a great look, in
Mhm.
your
For
collection.
sure.
So,
Yeah.
like I said, definitely I have a bunch of those to get slabbed, because again, if I'm gonna buy them, I gotta have them, and I definitely need to just put them in a case and all that. So, I'm looking, but we'll see what I come up with.
There you
Like I
go.
said, I'm
I know.
taking a look, taking a look.
There you go.
So, but no, that's great. So again, our sponsor, Visalia Sports Cards in Visalia. Be sure to check them out, and we're grateful to be partnered up with them. So, other than that, what about March Madness, Nick? How you hanging in that? Hanging out, doing all right?
Yeah, I mean, I have my Final Four still intact, but I did have a couple losses this past weekend. I think I had Florida winning and they lost. I think Alabama beat somebody. I forget who they played tonight, and I didn't get that one right. And then there may have been one more. So I was actually tied for first. And there's a pretty. And I think there's like 20 of us in our group that we're doing a bracket. And I was tied for first, and then all of a sudden I'm in ninth place. But I still have my Final Four correct and my champion correct. So far intact.
Right.
And so, but yeah, no, my bracket is not busted right now.
No bracket busting.
No, not currently. Not currently. So
Right on. Okay, cool. I texted you. I know that first day I was sweating Duke going out to Siena.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, they're down by 10 right now, and then it's got
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
Able to pull it out.
Yeah.
Pull it out. So
That's
right
March
on.
Madness.
Hey, best time of the year sports wise.
Yeah. Love it.
It's my favorite. WWE still on the road to WrestleMania. It was cool. Again, I don't know. We talk about him every week. Danhausen, they're cursing more people.
Yeah.
Curse
Yeah.
ISO Speed. I can't stand
Yeah.
Speed.
I saw that clip of
stand
him in ISO Speed.
Yeah, I can't. I thought, curse him, please curse him.
Yeah.
And I feel like everyone's starting to catch on with Danhausen. So
Of course they are.
jokes on you people who right. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
And they were all hating. All of them were
Brandon's an
hating.
OG.
Look,
Of course, they're
Brandon.
wrestling
Yeah,
fans.
Brandon
I know how
sees it.
wrestling fans operate.
You know how
We can
fake
smell our
wrestling fans
own.
operate. Again, yeah, exactly. They're again true wrestling fans know. Again, they want to love. Oh, Triple H is always doing this, and then it's back to, oh man, this thing's weak, and oh man, they just ruined Chamber and all that stuff. And no, again, there's a reason why we're not in those seats that they're in. Could we do a better show? Probably not. I mean, when I'm playing figures with my son, hey, I create some pretty good matches, I will say. But
There you go.
again, they know what they're doing
Mhm.
with Danhausen right now, and
Yeah,
I hope soon they get him in the ring. I really do,
Mhm.
because again, he's not just someone you could use backstage, but he cursed ISO Speed, and
I loved his
again,
interaction.
every segment with him is funny.
I loved his segment with the Bella Twins, number 1 and number 2.
The Bella clones, yeah, that was pretty funny too. Yeah. Again, he's funny. He's funny.
Yeah.
But again, more build up with Roman and Punk, and those were good. That
Mhm.
was good again. And I think the promos are getting better every week.
Yeah.
We're
getting AJ and Becky at Mania too.
We are. That's official. And I saw this on the dirt sheets and online and stuff, that the tag titles are going to be a 4-way with 4 teams, and I'm like, it didn't take a genius to figure that out. I mean, it was already obvious, way obvious. But again, it's probably going to be the Bellas that go over. Obviously, I'd love Bailey and Lyra to get that. But I mean, I think the Bellas got to get it at least once. I mean, titles that they never had, and arguably one of probably the best women's tag team in WWE history, like a true tag team, deserve the strap at least once, because they just signed a 2-year deal. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I did.
Um, does that, how obvious it is, does that make it less like exciting for you guys to see? I mean, are you guys big Bella fans in general?
No, I'm pretty excited. I'd be happy if they got it. I'm a Bella fan, so I don't know if I'm a
Right.
little biased, but I
Right.
also know that a lot of people don't look at them. Well, at least I feel like there was a point where people didn't look at them as those, that caliber of a wrestler. And, maybe, I don't know, maybe some people say they're not the best wrestlers, but I feel like they can entertain, and that's a big part of
Yeah.
wrestling. And I feel like,
Entertainment.
they're not like some of these other people that have just come in. They stay dedicated,
Right.
and so why not give it to them? They when
Yeah.
how many times I think have they left and come back? They're not just gone. They're not using
That
wrestling
main
as a stepping stone.
Right. Well, I think they and not a bad way, they figured out how much like this is their thing.
Mhm.
They are
Mhm.
professional wrestlers, and I mean, I know they've done the outside stuff. They have the clothing line and the wine and all that. But I mean, I know, and it made me a little salty, but I get it. When they left and dropped the Bella name, they said, we're not the Bella Army anymore. We're whatever they made up. But now they're back, and it's like, you see how much of a platform this is. Like, you are WWE, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, you still people still know you regardless if you're a wrestler or not. So I think it's something that has definitely helped them become what they are today. And Brandon, like you said, they're entertaining, and they're megastars. They are. And I think it was great to see Brie back,
Mhm.
and all that. So I'm glad they're here, for a little bit longer. And I get they are, getting up there. And I mean, they can't be around forever, but I mean, I was happy that it was at least a 2-year deal, and maybe there'll be some single runs, and they'll get some of the other mid card titles, or even the world one, and all that. So like I said, I'm excited, and I'm not surprised though that they're gonna put these tag belts on them, because again, it's definitely something that this team deserves, especially when they're both Hall of Famers.
Mm. And are they, because I haven't really been watching and staying up to date with wrestling that much. I mean, I know a little bit about what's going on just from clips and stuff, but are they heels right now? Or are they not heels anymore?
I mean, technically, I think the heel term is like a loose thing, because when you're a good heel, you almost turn face.
Mm-hmm.
Like Punk can't stay heel because everyone loves him regardless, even with
Right.
Roman.
Right.
Nikki was heel,
Mm-hmm.
when she turned on Steph, but then when Bree showed up, it's kind of like that got forgotten. It seemed
Mm-hmm.
like.
Mhm.
So
Okay. Because
it's
I like
I
I like
can't
them as
really
heels.
say, to be honest.
I like
Oh,
them as
for
heels. I
sure, for
loved when they would
sure.
do the switcheroo and
The twin magic.
cheat
I think they
and
tried that not that long ago. The twin and yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. So I mean, I hope that. And then Brandon, it's funny, they brought up, or when they came out, um, and again, this is wrestling fans. They come out, they have their signature entrance
mm-hmm.
that they haven't done the same Bella turn since Mania 31. That was the last time they did it. And no, they both came out. And no, Brie does something else. Nikki did the normal turn, and I don't know. I just think it's kind of a thing, like, oh, it's, if I don't know, what I'm trying to say is, if they do it, it's like, okay, that's the Bella twins right there.
Mhm.
That's the vintage Bella twins. But to say that they're heel, I couldn't.
Okay. I was just
don't
curious.
think it.
I mean, I
Yeah, I
like them
mean, they're not.
regardless.
How about, they're not good? I mean, but they're not bad either.
Uh,
Type of thing. So, but no, yeah. So I think that's kind of cool. And then I don't know what else is going on. Didn't you guys do anything this weekend? I mean, I know I did. Nick, what about
mm-mm.
you guys? No.
Yeah, I attended a card show this past weekend in Los Angeles, and happened to pick up some cards for my PC. There was a card. Honestly, it didn't matter what style or what box it came out of, but one of the biggest cards I've been looking for my PC, I happen to use a card in trade to get towards, has always been a Kobe Bryant on card autograph. And Kobe Bryant for me has always been one of my goats. I will say I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan, but I've always been a big Kobe guy. I will argue to this day with all these people growing up with LeBron and saying that LeBron James is better than Kobe Bryant.
Come on.
He's not. He's not. Sorry. The Mamba mentality was.
What about stats?
Just totally different. Listen,
stats.
Kobe Bryant outworked everybody, and he always had. He outworked everybody, and I will fight anybody to this day. In words, not physical, but in words.
Brother.
That about how Kobe Bryant, it goes MJ then Kobe. The Kobe there, it just like I said, Kobe Bryant to this day is my Michael Jordan during my era, because Michael was before me. But honestly, I had to get an autograph on card from Kobe Bryant, and it's actually behind me right there, up in on my wall case.
Is that shiny one? That shiny one?
There's a Kaboom back there. That's the Kaboom. This is the Kobe Bryant right here.
Oh, I was gonna say, how did Kobe sign a Kaboom?
No, he does have a Kaboom, but
signed?
Kabooms have been around for a while, but that the card, you can actually see the little white part of the card. That's actually where Kobe signed.
There's a shining one right above your head, like a Christmas star. So I was curious if that was
That's a Kaboom right there. That's one right there. That's the Kaboom. There's a Kaboom
Kablam.
right there.
That's awesome.
What?
Yeah, Kablam. I remember that.
Kablam.
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 But and then as I mentioned before, this weekend I will be doing my being a first-time vendor at a card show locally here where I live, and I will be selling cards. So if you are in the Tulare, California area, I will be attending I think it's the All Central Card Show, or I forget, All Valley Card Show, that I'll be attending. I will have some cards for sale, and so that's what I got going on.
And some This Isn't Chicken 8x10s.
Yeah, I will have this. I will have some This Isn't Chicken podcast stickers to give out to those
some
who
8x10s, some headshots,
some signed 8x10s, some t-shirts, t-shirt cannon.
He'll do autos for 10, combos for 20, but if you make a trade, he'll do it for 15.
There you go. You do the the photo auto combo, $15.
right there with the trade.
There you go.
Cool. Right on.
Yeah.
Nick, you should take some hats and use them as
merch toss.
As part of your trades. To make deals.
Part of my trades.
All right, give me 40 and I'll give you a hat.
Yeah, give me 40 and I'll give you a hat.
Done.
I know.
Done deal. Right on.
Right. That's what everybody does to
cool.
Kyle. Yeah. You watch his vlogs. Everyone always wants to make a deal and they throw in a hat.
But I know everybody out there listening or watching is wanting some This Isn't Chicken merchandise. That definitely is part of our future. So as you can see, I'm wearing a This Isn't Chicken hat, as is Brandon. So maybe here in the sometime in the near future, we will explore for your chance to purchase some This Isn't Chicken podcast merchandise. But that's still in the works. So we'll see when that does drop. But you can always follow us on our social media, and you guys will find out when. So,
Nick, what kind of cards do you have for sale?
So I have, I'm actually working on pricing cards, actually before the pod and as these days leading up to the card show, but I have, baseball, basketball, football. I'll have some wrestling. That's, and I actually have a couple, I think I have some Disney cards as well. That
you have one of the big cases that lifts up.
I did get one. I did get one. Yes. And actually, I have right here. You could see this is already my box I'm working on. As far as I'll have like some nice labels here, and kind of like you can see I'm already got one of these for like $10 and things like that. So I did order one of those professional big briefcase style
Right.
card displays. Actually found one on Amazon for actually not too expensive, so I bought one of those, and it's actually going to get here this week, and I'm going to have it for the card show on Saturday. So I'm excited. I'm excited because I just feel official. Like I'm just like, man, this is real. Like it's
happening.
You know, it is.
Heck yeah! No, that's awesome.
You gotta take
stop
pictures.
if you're in the area.
I will. Yeah, I will take some pictures and hopefully have some video for you guys from my display. I'm working on some stuff for my display, and no, I'm excited. It's something I especially now that I've been so invested in the hobby, something that I looked at myself and said, man, I can't wait to do that. Like I can't. And then here it's already going to be this Saturday, where it's not a, you know, a huge show, but it's a starter show for me. So it's something local, something small, but I am excited about it. And no, I am looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's very cool. Very cool. Very cool. So people in the area, just make sure you stop by.
That's right.
And check him out. I went back to Los Angeles again this weekend.
You did?
Universal. I did 2 weeks in a row, and I was actually there for work like 2 weeks before. So coming back again to the entertainment capital of California, or whatever they say,
of LA.
Of LA, and I love it. Again, I like, you know, Universal's cool. I mean, I know Disney's great and all that, but I mean, can you beat $90 a ticket for the day? You know, for California, tough. You know, yeah.
Pretty tough.
So no, it was good. You know, it was good. You know, family was there and went on everything, and it was a little warm.
I wasn't there.
Crowds were.
It was hot, Adam. I could speak. I was in LA on Saturday. It was hot.
So you were there. You were there too.
I was in LA on Friday.
Now
Brandon's
gonna think you were with me.
I was not. I was not with Adam. I was with the missus, and
He's lying.
I'm not.
Probably is, just like the time I didn't get invited to Disneyland, and then you guys still try to gaslight me till this day to make it seem like
when did we do that? Like I didn't
win.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm trying. That
you mean with me?
Yeah, we win, and then Nick is like, "Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, yeah." Well, that was a long time ago.
And then you guys were like,
was like,
"Brandon, where were you? Why didn't you go? Why didn't you go?" I didn't get the invite. Yes, you did. We invited you. Mm-hmm.
He did. He doesn't like going anywhere. Like the soccer game, just because it was a Thursday, you didn't want to go.
Mm-hmm.
You mean because it was a Sunday?
You guys need to keep better track, because you know that story, the excuses you give as to why I didn't go changes. It's changed like 3 times. I'm keeping track.
That soccer game, no, it was a Thursday, and he didn't want to go.
Yeah, it was. It was a Thursday,
but
there was
the week.
It was.
So,
but the excuse as
you were invited, and you said no.
The fact that it was a Thursday is just one of the excuses you've given me as to why I didn't go.
It's not. It's what you said.
It's not. I've also said a couple of other things
during
apparently.
The week. That's the main one. That's the one I know. But anyways, I was there, and I didn't see Nick unless he was wandering around.
I was not wandering around Universal.
I was there, and with them, you gotta do the fast pass and the express. Waiting in those lines, it was like 120 wait for, what was it?
Mario or what?
Yes, that one. That one was long.
Yeah.
So easy.
It's not even that fun.
It's really not.
I mean, it's cool, but
it's cool. I just wish it was fast.
So
I wanted to be fast.
I see what they tried to do there. They tried to give us something like that and make it okay. How can we make this cooler than a dark ride of just driving around in a go-kart? Well, let's make it to where you can at least shoot things, and maybe people won't notice. So I get it. I wish the land itself was bigger.
Yeah, like with the part where you go through
Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road is cool. That part's cool.
That's the best part of the ride. Like, but you got, but at least it should have just taken off, like going through Rainbow Road. That'd have been awesome.
Yeah, I get it. I like I said though, I wish the land was bigger. They had another ride or something like that, which I'm hoping they expand, because what Florida has Donkey Kong and all that. My favorite part though, underrated, is the tram. I love the tram.
Yeah, I like the tram.
Yeah, the tram's
Love the
great.
tram.
Yeah.
And again,
You never know what you're gonna see.
You don't, and they don't always take you to the same route. I finally
Mhm.
got to go in front of the clock tower for the first time in like years.
Wow.
They
That's
usually go
great.
around it or
They
to the
do
side of it. No,
side
they
of it,
parked
yeah.
us right in front of it,
That's
and it
awesome.
very cool. And I took pictures and did some family recording and whatever that I like to annoy them with and stuff. But it was cool though to be right there in front of it. And then as just like last week we talked about finishing Ted, seeing the school, which is the clock tower in Ted.
Mm-hmm.
Was really cool. He didn't talk about it, but it like I said, for me, I again talking about how much we like the show is cool. Just being right there and be like, oh yeah, that's where they bought the stuff right there in front, or where Blair's car breaks down and Ted comes out with like a egg roll or something like that, or it was an apple pie,
Apple pie.
and yeah, and that was right there. So it was really cool. And I know they changed King Kong to just 360 and not 3D anymore, which I never really whatever. I mean, yeah, it was fine.
It's not 3D anymore?
It's not 3D. They just changed it like
Wow.
2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was gonna say I haven't been
Yeah,
since Horror
recently.
Nights, and I didn't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it
Got
was just like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, no, seeing that and Brandon, I got to see I've noticed, someone told me, so I noticed it this time. I don't know if you noticed it, how the Great Outdoor House is still there right behind the plane.
Yeah.
The War of the Worlds. Yeah,
Yep.
tucked away right there. And I was like, oh yeah, it's right there. And it's actually pretty clear to see if you turn and look, but everything you're
Mhm.
getting distracted by the plane and all that. So I was like, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool that it's still there. I
Yeah,
mean, I
it's
miss
so cool.
Whoville being there.
Yeah.
So
Is Fast and
but
Furious
no,
ride open yet or no?
no, but they were testing the heck out of it, and
Okay. All right.
my daughter and her cousin were saying, you guys got to go on. I'm like, heck no, like no. Like I hear it goes like 62 to 72 miles an hour. No, I didn't even ride. I didn't ride Mummy,
Okay.
or Harry Potter. I did the little
Okay.
roller coaster, but I'm not for me.
Yeah, not for
So,
me either. I'm gonna pass on that one.
But everything else was cool. We did everything else.
Okay.
Got out of there, fairly early, I guess you could say, but it was a good time.
Okay.
I
Good.
got me a sipper.
Oh,
Not the
what'd you get?
green mushroom,
Oh.
but it's got the clock tower and it's the tram. So I think I like that,
Oh, that's cool.
better.
Oh,
But,
cool. Nice.
but here's a story about this. So I guess it was more crowded than I thought. I'm trying to refill this, and
Okay.
everything's out. Everything's out of the machine.
What?
And yeah, and so I go to another one, everything
Okay.
out. So I was like, okay, we could probably fill it up upstairs because we're downstairs.
Yeah.
And I get to one of them, and everything's out. So there's a worker there. I'm like, hey man, I bought this cup, and nothing's working, and everything's not working downstairs. You're out of everything, and I'm paying $20 for water right now. That's free.
Mhm.
And he goes, oh yeah, what are you looking for? I'm like, I kind of wanted Powerade, man. And he goes, let me go check. Comes back, goes, yeah, we're out of it. I'm like,
What
all right,
the heck?
okay, cool. So like for a while, I'm paying for water,
Yeah.
for free refills of
For
water. That's already free.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then I found one over by Waterworld that those were working. I was able to fill it up.
Okay. All right.
So ended up working out. But I was getting a little
Okay.
upset. So
Gotcha.
but,
So
yeah. So that's
does that lead into your purchases there, Adam?
I guess, unless Brandon did anything this weekend as well. I mean,
I didn't do anything. I was home all weekend, just binge watching shows. I took a little nostalgic trip, and I started rewatching The Real World Austin on Paramount.
nice.
So there was this doc. I don't know if you'd call it a documentary, maybe like a docu-series, but it's not a series either because there's just one episode. But I watched The Real World, The Untold History, I think is what it's called. The Real World Challenge, something like that. The Challenge History Untold. And so it talked about the whole history of the show and on MTV, and
Love the
had
challenge.
flashbacks to different things that were going on during that time period. And I watched that, and then it popped up, like all the Real World seasons. So I started rewatching The Real World Austin. once I'm done with that, I might go back and rewatch some of the other ones. But yeah, that's all I did. I was home and binge watching The Real World.
Nice.
I did that not that long ago, but that Austin was the one I skipped. I couldn't get back into it. I don't know why.
No?
But I mean,
I'm enjoying it.
no, I like Denver. I think I skipped too, but I watched Philadelphia not that long ago. And,
Yeah, I think
you know, so, again,
Vegas, Paris, San Diego, Philadelphia, Austin, Denver, and Key West were like the seasons that I really liked.
Key West I watched again. Yeah. And then some of the later ones. Again, I love The Challenge. One of my all-time favorite shows that I still watch to this day. But no, if that's it, purchases. Yeah, this is what I've got. I got a cup.
There you go.
Universal
I like it.
Studios.
Nice.
A little nostalgia. It's got the tram, my favorite.
Nice.
Clock Tower.
Okay.
Right there. I tried the hot dog at Krusty Burger.
Okay. How was it?
It was good. It
All
was
right.
good. It was a little
Okay.
hard to eat, but
Okay.
would I get? Yeah, I mean, I think when you go Krusty Burger, you got to get the burger. So
Yeah.
but I mean, I'm glad I tried it. It was good. I love me a good
All right.
glizzy.
There you go.
But purchases, that's kind of
That's
all
it
I
for
got.
you. All
That's
right.
kind of. I mean, like I said, I'm looking at eBay, but that's kind of all I got.
All right. Brandon, any purchases for you?
No, nothing. I haven't bought anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I guess I'm
Nicholas?
going to move on to my purchases,
Uh-oh.
I guess.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, let's take a look at my purchases. Starting off with a little cool thing. I like, these are a lot of card guys, what they use. These are the card stands, and I happen to get a This Isn't Chicken podcast card stand. So you could probably display a single card, or you could try to fit a couple cards on here. And it's got a little wheel back here that you can adjust it back and forth, depending on the size of the card. So this is a nice little tool here for displaying my cards. And then the other day, I was in Target, and I happened to walk down an aisle. As you've probably seen at your local Target, they've had like a Stranger Things aisle, but the Stranger Things aisle was not there. Instead, I didn't know this, and I had no idea that this was going on, but I guess this year is the 30th anniversary of everybody's favorite Space Jam. And they had an entire aisle of Space Jam merchandise, including shirts, hats, bobbleheads, pop, what you want to call those pop things, and including cards.
There it is. Yep, I knew it.
So
I hear there's a 101 in there.
So I saw these on the rack there, and they are Space Jam 30th anniversary cards. And there is actually Michael Jordan autograph cards somewhere in these boxes. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick one up, and I'm going to save it for the pod. And so why not a better place to rip this thing open than here right now? Go ahead, Adam.
You know what? When the camera, we need some like an alert card break. Like when you hit this camera, you know there's a card break coming.
Right. I need that little intro there. So so we're gonna open this thing up. Card break. So it says includes a 10 card base set plus 2 insert cards, and of course, like I said, it says look for serial numbered Michael Jordan autograph cards, which would be unbelievable to pull out something like this. So we're gonna go ahead and open this bad boy up with my nice card opener.
And their upper deck.
And their upper deck. Look at that.
Here's
a better look at the box, guys.
Talk about nostalgic.
And this
now isn't, I think.
And this is the real Space Jam, guys. The one with LeBron is just horrible. Just being honest.
Okay, let's not go there. It's got a good message. But I was gonna say, I hear Michael has a deal. I don't know if it's lifetime, but he's got a deal with Upper Deck still. Like I've seen videos where he doesn't sign cards unless it's Upper Deck.
Well, this is Upper Deck.
Like if someone's on the street, hands
Yeah,
hands
he
him
won't do
one,
it unless
he
it's
won't
upper
do it
deck.
because he yeah.
Okay.
That's what I've heard.
All right. So we're like I said, we're gonna do here's one pack. It's got 10 cards in here. And so we're gonna open this up. And I don't know how this pack, works as far as with the order it's in. So we're gonna go ahead and see here. Oh, here we go. So we got, of course, the Toon Squad, as you guys are familiar with from Space Jam. So you got Daffy, and then we're gonna go on to Wile E. Coyote. And then we have Porky Pig. So far, all Toon Squad. I'm wondering if it's only Toon Squad. We have Taz. Look at that. Then we are moving on to...
Here comes the kids card.
Yosemite Sam. We have Lola Bunny. We got Sylvester and Tweety Bird. We got Foghorn Leghorn. We got Bugs Bunny himself. There's MJ. Oh, yeah.
Signed. There it is right there.
So, here come the inserts. Here we go. We got some shiny cards coming on. So first shiny card is going to be, looks like Yosemite Sam. And then
Nice.
I'm assuming this next card is going to be the final card. Yep, it is. So if there's going to be an autographed Michael Jordan card, it would be the next card. So we're going to go ahead and see here. All right.
Before you do that, will you just pass out?
Oh my God. If it's a signed Michael Jordan autograph card, yeah, I probably would. But we're going to.
If it's a signed Michael Jordan card, you could pick it up this weekend from Nick.
No, it's going to go into my.
It is available for trade.
My wall display, and it's never being sold.
No, it's trade. He's going to mount it into his wall.
Oh God, literally, it's going to have a bulletproof case. All right, here we go. And nope, not Michael. Oh, we got Wile E. Coyote on the refractor. There we go, guys. So no MJ autograph card, unfortunately, for the card break, but still very cool cards. Like I said, I had no idea. Maybe you two knew about the 30th anniversary of Space Jam, but no, super, super cool. And like I said, I happened to just walk down the aisle at Target, and it was full of Space Jam stuff. I was like, "Wait a minute, what's going on?" I didn't know this was going on.
Yeah, if they had the actual squeeze bottle with Mike's secret stuff instead of like the hydro flask type, whatever, I probably would have bought.
I'd like that. That'd be really cool.
But yeah, no, they've had a lot of stuff. They had some cool apparel, as well. But I haven't seen Space Jam in a little while. I did enjoy it too. 2 wasn't terrible. Did you guys check it? Did you guys see it? I know Brandon didn't see it. Nick, did you see it?
I did see it. It was horrible.
I watched.
It was boring.
Yeah, I watched 2, and
I still haven't seen.
I really didn't like it.
Okay, I still haven't seen the new Good Burger and things like that. So
I have.
I haven't watched that.
I know you told us about it. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah,
I still haven't seen Toy Story 4.
I'm refusing to watch 5. By the way, I'm refusing.
So
how about Small Soldiers 2?
Oh, I can't.
Say that.
I like that news. That's freaking cool. Major Chip Hazard. You gotta love it.
I don't know how
the Gorgonites.
I mean, I'm into it. It's part of the main reason I think rodeo cheeseburgers are a thing at Burger King.
Yeah,
I think so. I think that's when they released.
I like a good rodeo burger.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I had a Small Soldiers binder for school.
Ooh,
I'm trying to remember.
That was a while
back.
No,
it was. I'm gonna say 97. I want to say.
Yeah, I watched it the other day.
Top of my head.
Believe it or not, Small Soldiers. I watched it the other day.
Yeah, I have it in my Apple movie stash. Fun fact: that's a small thing. I like collecting cheap movies on Apple iTunes.
So do I.
So I like
cool.
I like. I like 300. I have like 300 movies, and I just like what is cheap that. Oh yeah, that's a good one to have.
There you go.
You never know.
Yeah.
Small Soldiers 2. What about the Spider-Man trailer?
Haven't seen it.
You haven't seen the what?
I have not.
What?
I did hear there's a new trailer for Tom Holland and Spider-Man. I have not seen it yet. No.
You're not a fan?
I'm not saying I'm not a fan, but I just haven't seen it.
How you not seen it?
I don't know. Like, why haven't you watched? Why haven't you watched Good Burger 2 or like Toy Story
It's an
4?
hour and a half movie. Well, okay, we know.
Oh.
We all know why we haven't watched Toy Story 4. Like, let's
yeah,
get
that's why
real
I'm not
here.
going to go watch Toy Story 5.
Did you
either.
Did you see the trailer for Toy Story 5? I bet
saw
you did.
bits and pieces of it.
Oh,
I didn't sit down and watch it. I just saw bits and pieces of it.
Okay, well, it's a trailer. There's only bits and pieces of it.
I
Spider-Man looks
guess.
cool. Brandon will like it because of the Punisher. And he's in it, which is cool. I feel like John Bernthal, that like every character he plays, it's like the same type, and I feel like he's like that in real life. Like that's the type of guy he is, like this rugged, tough fool that you don't want to mess with. And I've never watched the Punisher season. Brandon, I know you said you watched and it was really good.
I never finished it, a little bit. I liked it a lot.
2 seasons, 1 season?
No, I think there's more. I think there's like 3 seasons. I don't remember.
I thought it was shorter than that. Okay. And then we're supposedly getting Jean Grey, which is cool to get the X-Men in there finally. But yeah, it was cool. You know, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited to see it. Bittersweet thing. But hey, yeah, I was curious if you guys saw it. But I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
If we want to move on to questions now.
Here we go.
Sure.
Okay.
One question, Alan.
Well, that's all I got is one question. One question
good.
a day. One question a show.
What question a show? There you go.
I've been wanting, because and I'm throwing it right at you, so you're not going to be able to really
think about it.
Hold on. Did we do this one? Let me check real quick.
We did.
I gotta check real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Because I don't want to ask the same question.
No.
Because when was our last show?
Last week?
Before our break. Okay.
Oh.
We didn't. We did something kind of like it. We never talked. And I'm only going to go top 5.
Oh.
What were, or are, again, what month is this? We're going into April. We're in March. What are your top 5 Christmas movies? That was an episode we talked about doing, and we never did it.
So we're gonna do it now.
I want to
Why not save it till?
We're gonna do it right
Christmas?
now because we're doing it right now.
Wow.
Or I can go back to that other question.
No.
Okay. How about this?
Well,
How about
I mean,
this?
I don't care.
Here's one. Okay. Here's
All right.
No. Because me and my son were talking about this in the car. You know, we drive around. We just listen to wrestling music. Top 5 best theme songs of all time.
Of all time?
For what? For what?
Wrestling.
Oh, wrestling theme songs?
Best 5. Your top 5.
Oh wow.
Actually, you know, we'll go 4. We can go Mount Rushmore. We can go 4.
I'll give you 5.
Let's go 4.
I can give you 5. They won't be in order.
Okay, give me. Okay, give me 5.
You want me to go first?
Can you name your favorite?
Yeah.
Out of those 4? Okay, give me your 5.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay.
Generation X. Let's see what else.
Oh yeah, is that easy? Yeah.
Well, no, there's a lot.
Like, I got your 5 right here. Oh yeah.
Well, there's a lot that I like. Like I told you, like they can't be in order. Like,
exactly.
But, I mean,
okay.
I would.
Mount Rushmore.
You got to go. I guess you got to go. Now I have to have someone from present day. So, well, I mean, he's retired now, but I think John Cena.
It can be present. Okay.
I think I gotta throw Cody Rhodes in there, maybe.
Okay, because
this is a lot harder than I thought, I guess. But I mean, I could go on and on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna name a list. I mean, Triple H has
gotta
how
be
many
4
different entries? No, I'm doing
3.
my. I didn't say I was doing Mount Rushmore.
Which Triple H entrance?
Wait.
Okay,
is
well,
it
then leave it at 5.
or
Leave
is
it
it
at
like-
5.
Or,
No,
okay,
their
because like
entrance
Triple H has
song,
had like so
when
many.
you hear that glass break.
I know. So what's Triple
Okay,
H
so the
song?
song.
Awesome.
So
5. Only 5.
I'm just gonna go with what it, it's time to play the game. What?
Okay.
This is
Motorhead.
awesome. This question got so much heat. Okay.
I mean, I'm a sucker for the oddities. Like,
Okay.
Wow. There's a dark horse there. Okay, so that's 2.
Yeah.
3 with Austin.
Mhm.
I mean,
So you're saying
I mean,
your
who doesn't
top
love
5
Bret the Hitman
oddities?
Hearts? I mean, when that
Time to play the game. Stone Cold. Is Brett number 4 on your list?
I don't know.
Do we need to come back to you, Nick? Do you want to? Does Brett? Does
I'm
Brett need
ready.
more
You
time
got
to-
I'm
DX in
ready.
there?
I don't know. Do you? Again, it's your list.
No,
your top five.
did you? You just repeated my list. I'm asking if you got DX. Is what I'm saying.
No, I
didn't hear
didn't.
you.
I
You
did not
started
say
breaking up.
DX. No, I did not say DX. So DX would
All
be
right.
your 4.
DX is my number 2 after Austin.
Oh,
But you didn't
no
rank 'em,
order.
you
Just
said.
this 5.
Whatever.
All right.
So who's
So
your
is-
5?
is he
You
still
Okay,
at
no,
five?
you know what?
He
If I
didn't say
have to
number
pick,
5.
no, if I have to pick, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Degeneration X,
Okay. Go for
Shane
it. All right.
McMahon.
Oh, money. Here we go.
Wow. Okay.
And then who else did I name? I already forgot. Like there's so
You said the oddities.
yeah,
You said
yeah.
you said the oddities, and you said
the corporation.
Brett.
There you go. The corporation.
no chance. Is that 5?
Wow.
Yeah, that's I don't know how many. I said a
All
lot,
right.
okay?
All right. Here we go.
I think you bit off more than you could chew.
I'll go next.
All right, hit it.
All right. I'm going Legend Killer Randy Orton. I'm gonna go Cult of Personality CM Punk. I'm gonna go Stone Cold Steve Austin. His second theme, I forget who it's by.
Disturbed.
Yeah, Disturbed.
Charlie
I love that.
loves that one.
I
He
love
loves
that
that one
theme.
too.
I
Yeah.
freaking love that theme.
We used it very
then three-
briefly.
Yeah. I do like that theme. 4 for me is going to be the Brood. And then number 5, honestly, I don't know why, but I always liked Slow Chemical Kane's theme. The second one he had. I always loved that one. I always loved it. I always liked it.
Okay.
I
hated that one. Charlie likes that one too.
I loved it. I
don't like
love it. I freaking love that theme.
I
he
think that's
had.
Finger 11 who does that.
Yeah,
So,
Finger
okay.
11. Yeah.
All right. Nick, did you say Stone Cold or no? No.
I did. Yeah,
So-
that's the one.
okay,
That was
okay.
Stone Cold. His Disturbed theme. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go number 1 DX.
Okay.
I'm gonna go number 2 NWO.
Oh. Okay.
Number 3, I believe I'm gonna go. I think I gotta go Stone Cold. I mean the glass break
The
almost
glass. Yeah.
is
Yeah.
just so iconic. So regular Stone Cold. 4. I think I will go CM Punk, and I'll round it out like Nick did with Orton.
Burn my life.
Burn a light. Love it. Again, like Nick, Legend Killer Orton, my favorite Orton
Oh yeah.
era, and such a great song.
100%.
Honorable mention, honestly, I like Sheamus's a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. Honorable mention
but,
for me is Too Cool.
Underrated.
I
Underrated.
honestly,
look
I
fly today,
wanted
right?
to put them in there. I was.
Yeah.
Too Cool is honestly like one of my top. Like that's a great.
Well, Brandon
I
put the
love that
oddities,
entrance.
so I think you're for you to say Too Cool, and for me to say someone like Sheamus is right there.
Uh-huh.
There's a song I do like, and recently the band said they were taking it back because for so long it's been blacklisted. I don't know if I can say
I
his
know what
name.
you're talking about.
Did you hear that story too?
Yeah.
Of that. Our Lady Peace, is that the band? They took the whatever
I
song
don't
back.
remember.
I mean, but yeah, it again, it is a cool song, but I mean, I understand why it's like that. It's hard to talk about, but whatever. But yeah, no. So I thought a question that I think you can have multiple answers for. It can go, all time, modern era, new era, whatever. Some absolute awesome tracks by Jim Johnston back in the day, which a lot of people don't like. Why isn't he in the Hall of Fame? But HBK, I think that's an iconic song as well. I really do.
Mhm.
But yeah, so a nice little fun question there that
Yeah,
I guess was
nice.
a little harder than
Nice question.
than
Very good.
it looked. So, but other than that, that's been another episode of This Isn't Chicken. And so Nick, why don't you let them know where they can find us?
Yeah, you can always check us out on our Instagram page at This Isn't Chicken Podcast. You could send us an email, thisisn'tchickenpodcast@gmail.com. You could head over to our Apple Podcast page or our Spotify page and give us a follow on there. Give us a comment and let us know how we're doing. We greatly appreciate it. And we also have our YouTube page with Brandon.
Yeah, if you want to watch the video version of this show, you can find us over on YouTube. Just search This Isn't Chicken or This Isn't Chicken Podcast. And while you're there, be sure to check out the little amount of vlogs we have. And if you like what you see, please like and subscribe.
Subscribe for more.
And drop a comment.
So,
Leave a
yeah.
comment. Tell us how we're
There
doing,
you
for
go.
real.
Like it. Yeah, let us know.
And
And
don't-
on iTunes and Spotify. Tell us. And
Yeah.
let,
And don't forget
let
about
us know.
Visalia Sports Cards, everybody. Check them
I was
out.
just going to say that. Definitely want to thank Visalia Sports Cards for sponsoring this podcast once again. Be sure to check them out. Be sure to check out Nick this weekend over at his card show. And you can, take a look at that. We'll be posting things that he sends us, and you can support him that way. But other than that, Nick told us where you can find us. Brandon told you where you can watch us. And that'll wrap up another episode of This Isn't Chicken. I'm Adam, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Murph, how many times do I gotta tell you to stop touching my freaking cards? You need to stop it right now. Put down Shohei Ohtani.
I don't know what that was, but this isn't chicken.